Right now at 5, La Crosse warming centers are preparing to fill up fast this season.
Plus, what you need to know before you hit the winter roads.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozlowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
A reported gun scare at an area high school. Wood County Sheriff's Office says a school staff member confronted a 17-year-old who was reportedly hiding a firearm and walking toward Auburndale High School. When law enforcement arrived, he no longer had a weapon. He reportedly took it to a nearby residence. The teen did admit to having a gun in the trunk of his car. It was allegedly used for teaching firearms safety over the weekend. The 17-year-old remains behind bars tonight. No word yet on charges.
A man is in custody following a police pursuit. Monroe County Police stopped a car for speeding at 100 miles per hour on I-94. The driver led authorities on a 2-mile chase, then crashed. Authorities found 8.5 pounds of cocaine and 30 grams of marijuana, roughly $300,000 worth of drugs. He faces 8 counts, including possession with intent to deliver cocaine and second-degree reckless endangerment.
Ever since around 1 o'clock in La Crosse, we've had a nice little drizzle going on out there, and that's going to continue throughout much of this overnight period going into Tuesday morning as well. Here's a look at the radar. Last couple hours, showers finally getting up into Eau Claire in the last hour or two. Everybody's seeing that drizzle now as we go into the rest of the evening. And this is here to stay. We have a secondary rain band coming in later tonight that could be giving some more moderate rain rates, although nothing too strong. And then as we go into the overnight period earlier Tuesday morning, a lot of these showers look to become a bit more scattered in nature, giving some isolated sprinkled chances through early Tuesday morning, but really most of us should be getting to remaining dry as we go into Tuesday afternoon. Here's a look at the rainfall expected with this system, anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches across the area, so a nice healthy dosage of rainfall. Coming up, we're looking at a very breezy week ahead, and we also have a cool down coming by Wednesday that could maybe bring some flurries across the area, which I wouldn't complain about, but I'll break it all down a little bit.
All right. Thanks, Nicole.
La Crosse County rolled out its winter weather game plan today. Emergency teams walked through everything from building emergency kits, weatherproofing your home, and when to stay off the roads.
Well, knowing which type of hazard you're dealing with really helps you to understand, should you even venture to go out and travel on the roads, or is this going to be such heavy snowfall or a significant amount of ice that travel is not advised at all.
The National Weather Service is also updating its alerts. Wind chill advisories are now cold weather advisories. Extreme cold alerts are now wind chill watch warnings.
When winter weather hits, unhoused people may have fewer places to go,
especially with a new camping ban in place. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom with more. Grace.
Ken and Emily, local warming centers are expecting more people to come this week as the cold weather settles in. While local warming centers usually operate at full capacity, they're expecting to be demand this year higher this year following a citywide camping ban passed in August. And while temperatures just started to drop, shelters like the Salvation Army already feel the effect. Salvation Army's emergency shelter is currently at capacity, and their director of development says they are finding other ways to help La Crosse's unhoused population this winter.
But when we think about how we care for the 200 some odd other individuals here in the community that don't have shelter, we think about our outreach program. So we think about our food distributions, we think about our voucher program, we think about handing out resources to that community.
Hi there. Salvation Army shelter can hold up to 64 people. Quam says they've been at capacity since 2023. Catholic Charities recently opened their warming center and say they're facing similar issues. Ken and Emily.
All right, Grace in the newsroom. Thank you. Republican Senate candidate Eric Hovde has finally conceded. Democrat Tammy Baldwin was declared the winner over a week ago. She narrowly won 49 to 48%. At the time, Hovde, who lost by about 29,000 votes, questioned the results. Now he says getting a detailed review of all the ballots and their legitimacy would be too difficult.
Local realtor and community leader Ellie McClune is running for mayor. She broke that news today at the Grandad Bluff Lookout. McClune took the time to lay out her goals for the community. She listed staffing the police and managing homelessness as some of her main focus points.
Managing the drug situation will help to address the homelessness. I will push for a state detox center in the La Crosse area like the one on the east side of the state.
She also plans on tackling community safety, housing, and a vision for local tourism. The push is on to make sure every child in the state has access to a free school lunch.
Our own Allison Ferget joins us live in the studio with a breakdown. Good evening, Allison.
Is asking that universal free school meals be included in the state budget. It's a bold proposal that supporters say will go a long way in helping students' success. With the price of everyday items going up, school lunches can take a bite out of thinly stretched family budgets. But at Hinchin Elementary in La Crosse, students are able to access free lunch regardless of income.
When both of my children were there, it was such a relief to not have to budget. It was just a nice piece to not have to worry about.
Now, Wisconsin State Superintendent is trying to bring that same relief to every Wisconsin family. Her proposal would give all Badger State students access to free school breakfast and lunch.
Every child deserves that right to learn without the burden of hunger, and yet so many of our students come to school every day unable to focus because they're hungry.
Right now, to qualify for free school meals, a Wisconsin family of 4 needs to make $40,560 or less. But some kids are slipping through the cracks.
Right now in La Crosse County, 11% of our students are food insecure. And of that 11%, over 33% don't qualify for free and reduced meals.
Program supporters say it will benefit students' mental health because they won't have to worry about the money in their lunch account. Gasper adds that the program could also have a positive academic effect.
Studies have shown that kids that are well nourished perform better on tests, perform better overall academically, have better attendance, and less behavioral issues.
The program comes with a $294 million price tag over 2 years. But Gasper says it's well worth the investment.
When you look at who we're feeding our future. We need to set them up to be successful so that we can all be successful.
The Universal Free Meals program is just one part of the Department of Public Instruction's multi-billion-dollar budget request. Ken and Emily?
All right, Allison, thank you. And this, of course, is not the first time universal free school meals have been proposed in Wisconsin. Just last year, Governor Evers included the initiative in his biennial budget proposal, though it did not make the final budget. A downtown La Crosse event venue is closing its doors at the end of the year. The Maine says on Facebook it will close in 2025 after 3 years of business. The space, known for live music and comedy shows, will have a limited number of events left before closing on January 1st. The Red Cross needs you and your friends.
How the Red Cross is collecting donations while celebrating iconic TV. Coming up.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
If you're a young person and you haven't already buried yourself in debt, I've got good news for you. I can teach you how to fund your kids' college education without going anywhere near a student loan and help you retire as a millionaire. If you're interested, give me a call. If you're skeptical, give me a call. One guarantee, I will try to sell you nothing.
Maury's and Gunderson Health System have partnered up together here to really provide a great service to check car seats for new families, to bring their vehicle in here, because it can be very intimidating when you're trying to put it all together. We just want to provide a space to do that. Every first and third Thursday of the month through September, here at Audi Volkswagen on Theater Road. At Maury's, it's all about moving life forward. That's why we've joined with Center Stage in supporting non-for-profit businesses to give them power and impact in the community.
The Cooley Region Humane Society is at capacity and needs to get as many feline friends as possible into their forever homes. Stop in or visit online.
The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
It was a law designed to change reading curriculum in Wisconsin schools, but over a year later, the funding is still frozen in the legislature. Tonight at 10, how schools are adapting and paying for the transition. Tonight at 10.
Here at Maxwell White, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce hosted a State of Our Ports Forum today. This program highlights how the La Crosse Regional Airport and ports along the Mississippi River benefit the local economy. 800,000 to 1 million tons of resources move through the local marina each year. One representative says their barges are crucial to shipping Wisconsin grain nationwide.
Figured about 260 acres of corn will go into one barge. Having an active port facility for the surrounding farms around the La Crosse area, La Crosse County, is a big deal for the area farmers.
La Crosse Regional Airport also gave some updates on their efforts to bring another airline to the city as the number of passengers continues to increase.
Viterbo University was awarded a $1.2 million grant for programming to support local congregations. The grant is funded through Lilly Endowment's Thriving Congregations Initiative. It aims to strengthen people's relationships with God and their community. Funding will be given to congregations and leaders in the community interested in participating in the grant.
There will be no cost to participating congregations, pastors, and religious leaders to take part in the program. And we will be relying heavily on community partners.
Viterbo is one of 247 organizations receiving funding through this initiative.
Blood donors are helping save lives and celebrating an iconic television anniversary today. The Red Cross is marking 30 years of the show Friends with a special blood drive. From now until December 8th, anyone who donates gets 2 pairs of special edition socks. Today's drive runs until 6:45 at the La Crosse Donation Center.
We had those hurricanes hitting down south. We've had to cancel over 100 blood drives because of those. That's a lot of pints of blood we're not able to collect in those areas because of that.
Experts say one donation can save up to 3 lives. For more information on how to donate, we'll have some links on our platforms. But we'll have more news ahead.
But first,
we're going to see some showers continue as we go early into Tuesday. They're going to clear up after that, but we're going to have a pretty weird temperature pattern coming up. I'll break it all down coming up right after the break.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. It's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Starting at $13.99.
Celebrating 50 years, Asher Lassen Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship as Western Wisconsin's trusted Renewal by Andersen window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 24% off on your entire purchase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Trust the experts and call Asher's today for your free no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford SUVs, including Escape, Bronco Sport, and Explorer. Get holiday ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford SUVs. That's how you get holiday ready. Now get 1.9% financing for 66 months plus up to $4,500 in total cash on a 2024 Ford Escape. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we've helped families get ready for Thanksgiving for generations. So as you prep for hosting, baking, and holiday travel, shop unbeatable deals on supplies to help you savor the season. Like 1-pound bags of pecan halves or pieces, just $6.99. Save $30 on this new 22-quart Nesco roaster oven. This Nordic Ware covered half sheet is just $12.99. Plus, in Toyland, all Fisher-Price Laugh and Learn playsets 20% off. Everything you need for Turkey Day for less. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Taco John's queso is so good you could drink it. But why drink it when there's a whole menu to dip and drizzle with this creamy 3-cheese and hatch chili blend? Forget it. Get me a straw. The ultimate queso takeover, only at Taco John's.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, as we saw earlier, we're going to see showers continue throughout the rest of this evening. With that, we saw that second rain band that's going to come through the next hour or so. That's going to have those more moderate rain rates. It's also going to be giving some gusty conditions along with it. As we go into the next hour or so, we're seeing these breezy conditions kick on up a little bit with wind gusts around 30 miles an hour. But once that second rain band passes through, we could be seeing wind gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour in some locations. So definitely something to be aware of tonight, especially if you have any patio furniture left outside. You're definitely going to want to bring that in or get that strapped down because they could be moving into your neighbor's yard with these kind of wind gusts. As we go throughout the evening, though, those will die down into Tuesday morning, but we're still looking at some breezier conditions sticking on through into Tuesday afternoon, and that's really going to be the theme for the rest of the upcoming week. We have breezy conditions throughout most days. However, tonight will really be the maximum wind gusts that we're looking at seeing. We also have a pretty weird temperature trend going on. This is actually the coldest that we're going to get in the next couple of hours. We're going to be increasing in temperatures as we go throughout the evening. Our high tomorrow is actually going to be hit around 4 in the morning. La Crosse seeing 58 at 4 in the morning, which is a little weird, but these rain showers are coming with an associated warm front with it. So behind these showers, there's actually some warmer air pulling in that's giving us these increasing temperatures as we go throughout tonight. Eau Claire around 2 or 3 in the morning, maxing out around 55, and then we'll slowly continue to fall with those temperatures as we go throughout the rest of the day Tuesday. So that's about where it brings us into Tuesday morning. Again, I mentioned there could be a few more scattered showers as we go into the morning hours, but really by the afternoon, everybody should remain dry. But look at these temperatures. They're going to continue to fall. After we hit that max temperature around 3, 4 in the morning, we're going to continue to fall until we get into the upper 40s as we get later into the evening around supper time, continuing to fall still, and that's all due to that low pressure system that's bringing us this rain right now. As we go into early Wednesday, it's going to be all the way up into Canada, but we're going to be on that back end of it that's giving us some colder weather, and along with that, it's going to be giving us the chance for some snow flurries as well. Now, as you can see, not really a whole lot of snow is coming into the area, but there's a good chance that we could be seeing our first few flakes in the air. Not really looking at a whole lot of accumulation with these flakes, although definitely will be getting us in the mood for all the holidays coming up with those snowflakes floating around in the air. Again, just those light showers going into Tuesday morning, and then that brief chance for some light snow going into Wednesday. We have breezy conditions, though, throughout much of the week, but thankfully, by the weekend, we're going to have some nicer weather. We do have that cool down, though, and that's really going to keep our temperatures down for the near future. So it's kind of fitting. You mentioned that the National Weather Service was doing their winter weather awareness stuff today, so it's kind of fitting that we have our first chance of snow coming up. They planned that perfectly.
Oh my goodness, yeah, they did.
The
Big
science is
contrast
talking.
from last week.
Big contrast.
For sure. All right, Nicole, thanks for the latest.
Well, they're not kidding around.
We will have more on the largest annual cat showcase in Italia after the break.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This is Franklin Graham. The southern part of the United States got hit by terrific storms this fall. So many people have been hurt. We all go through storms in life. It may be a marriage, it may be our children, it may be our health, cancer. Do you have an anchor to hang on to as you go through these storms? I do, and that's Jesus Christ. 50 years ago, I gave my life to Jesus Christ. If you've never done that, you can do that right now. Just pray this prayer with me. Just say, God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry for my sins. Forgive me. I believe that Jesus Christ is your Son, that he died for my sins on the cross, and that he was buried, but on the third day you raised him to life, and I would like to invite him to come into my heart and live from this day forward forever. Amen. If you prayed that prayer, call the number that's on the screen. If someone would like to pray with you and talk to you right now, just call that number that's on the screen. God bless you.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need, because they're a part of them, because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Hundreds of felines took over the Fiera di Roma for the 26th annual Super Cat Show.
Yeah, the event is Italy's largest cat showcase. The showcase features rare breeds, cats for adoption, and even awarded beauty contests. The competing cats are judged on appearance, grooming, health, and their personality. The event also encourages visitors to adopt their rescues. 16 rescues were adopted by the end of the showcase.
Looks like pretty good attendance in that plaza or warehouse or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I would like, this is my cat, Francis.
I was going to say, this is a Francis appearance right here.
This is his modeling picture that we took in Toledo. He would win for best personality, and out of my 2 cats, he is the most handsome. We take modeling pictures all the time. I think he would win, don't you think?
It's a good-looking cat.
He's a good-looking cat.
And a little personality with the lick.
With the lick, yeah, he's fun and sweet and all the things.
All right, so enroll Francis in the Italy competition next year?
Maybe we have to have a lacrosse local one first.
Oh, okay, so get that going.
Get this
and then
going.
When it's that big, you fly everybody out to Italy.
We'll go international, exactly. Okay, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Beat the Black Friday crowd and come to Home Furniture's pre-holiday sale. Everything is on sale. Plus, get an extra 15% off floor models and clearance and pay no interest for 3 years. Don't wait. Hurry in for the best selection during the pre-holiday sale at Home Furniture.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Black Friday deals are here. Get in a Jeep, Ram, or Fiat today at Pischke Motors in La Crosse or Pischke Motors West Salem. Save over $7,000 off MSRP on the capable 2024 Jeep Compass 4x4. Come drive the newly redesigned award-winning 2025 Ram 1500. Over 20% off MSRP on all remaining 2023 Fiat 500X with all-wheel drive ready for the changing season. Stop in now because this offer ends November 30th. Start your search at Pischke.com. Then drive away in your new Jeep, Ram, or Fiat.
Thanksgiving's only a few weeks away, and Fleet Farm's got just what you need to prep for family and friends. For you turkey smokers, Griller's Gold barbecue pellets are just $5.99 a bag. And you can never have enough Fleet Farm mixed nuts. 2-pound bags are on sale for $12.99. Wash it all down with Bubbler's sparkling water. Now just $11 for 2 6-packs. The holidays will be here before you know it. So stock up now on everything you need at the best prices guaranteed at Fleet Farm.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Be part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 6th at the Village in Onalaska Festival Foods.
The community needs your donations of toys, food, and cash for our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All donations stay right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great. And we'll see you Friday, December 6th for the Joy of Sharing.
It's the Tempur-Pedic Black Friday sale at Home Sleep Express. Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a $300 home shopping cart, free white glove delivery, and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic Black Friday sale at Home Sleep Express.
The morning commute could have a few stray showers that you're dodging, although we're looking to be mostly dry through the rest of the night. Definitely be aware tonight, though, if you're going out to driving. Once we get those wind gusts going, we could have some visibility issues with the rain and wind gusts mixing together. But I'm really hoping we get some snowflakes. Not really looking like we're going to have accumulation, maybe a little bit on the grass or on the top of the bluffs, but I need some snow. Once those trees get bare, I need snow on top of it.
You need something to look at.
Something pretty to look at.
To brighten the
bear
mood.
the cold, right?
Exactly.
Makes it all more worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it dusting, but yeah, as long as it's not accumulating yet.
It's not too much.
Post Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
then you can
Then we're
start
good.
accumulating.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.